top 10 Red Pill songs. At number 5, we have Imperial Squad, Just a Link. This song comes from the British grime garage group known as Imperial Squad, released on the Grime Garage Music British channel, now no longer in existence, but it was called Channel U in the early 2000s. It is a song about a boy who invites over a girl. The girl in question is called Abby, and in no uncertain terms lets her know that she's naught but a link for him. She's just a bit on the side, a plaything for him. Abby, who constantly goes there, begins to demand, I want more, where's this going? Can we not take this into a relationship, go further? I don't just want to be your side link. I just don't want to be your booty call. But the boy in question keeps it exactly as that, a booty call and just a link. Let's hear the beginning of the song. Okay, so why is this particular song Red Pill? Well, let me try to explain. You see, few men are efficacious when it comes to achieving their true intended desires with women. More men get rejected than accepted. There are more misses than there are hits. Most men prefer quick, easy sex with as little expenditure of energy as possible, as opposed to endless babbling, endless dates, endless whining and dining. The goal obviously being sex, but most men want it as quickly as possible with as less expenditure of energy as possible. To achieve this, men play the game. The game is played with a view to long-termism or short-termism. But men play the game. And the ultimate goal of the game is sex and a constant means of access to it. That's the primary objective. As Sigmund Freud postulated, sexual desire is the primary motivational factor in the interactions between men and women. I would add, as long as there's some kind of attraction on either side. The problem lies in the fact that most men are not upfront in expressing this, unless they're hiding behind a dating app, or unless they're hiding behind a screen, or they're doing it over on Instagram where they can say anything and not occur repercussions. Most men are poor when it comes to expressing to women exactly what they want. And even if they were direct and blunt, most men do not have the leverage nor the status or gravitas to pull it off. So, success with women eludes most men in our society. And that's success as defined by our materialistic, sexualized society. There is the YouTuber, Eminent, called Michael King Riches, who postulated that whenever a man has an interaction with a woman, the woman places him in one of several categories. The woman places him in one of 5 categories, ranging from Giga Chad, Alpha Boyfriend, F Buddy, Beta Boyfriend / husband, or Rejection / Friend Zone. Where a man sits in these 5 categories determines the outcome he has with that particular woman. Different women place men in different categories. A woman can place one man in the Giga Chad alpha boyfriend category, but whilst another woman can place that same man in the beta husband, beta boyfriend category, or rejection. It depends. Different women place different men in different categories. This song by Imperial Squad, Just a Link, axiomatically represents this. In that the boy in question singing, the man from Imperial Squad, who is banging the girl called Abby, is in the alpha boyfriend category. He is the alpha boyfriend to the girl Abby. What is an alpha boyfriend? Well, the alpha boyfriend is the man who, to a woman, ticks all the boxes that woman wants, to the point where that woman feels that she cannot leave him without a significant drop to her state of living, or there'll be too much difficulty in finding somebody similar to him. She knows that if she leaves him, the alpha boyfriend, she may never obtain a man on his level ever again, or at least not be able to get that type of loving dick lifestyle that alpha boyfriend provides. That alpha boyfriend or alpha husband, it depends, has something which grabs her, not by force, and keeps her coming back to the well. Perhaps he's tall, perhaps he's handsome, perhaps he's a light skin, perhaps he's dark and handsome, perhaps he's a basketballer, perhaps he's respected by his peers, perhaps he works a great job, or he's in an industry which she would love to get into. Maybe he runs his own business, or his dick game, no homo, is off the scale. There is something about that alpha boyfriend that pulls that girl to him, and she can't seem to get away. So this song by Imperial Squad plays this out. It's a red pill truth. Listen to the first verse.
Make love to a link so we just fuck. Don't get it mixed up. You just stare at convenient times when I'm horny and my things up. And we don't spend time on the phone, just straight to the point when she rings up. Hey, come to my yard. You got any condom? Nah, man, bring enough. We can get to that naughty stuff. Experience girl like she's 40 plus. I can't lie, yeah, she's taught me enough. I like the fact she don't talk too much. And I'm not a man, but she's bought me stuff. I love when she wears the corny thing. Temptation strong, so I'm forced to touch. But she knows she's just a link up. You don't love me, you don't love me. I don't love you, I don't love you. Just a link to you. You're just a link to me.
Did you hear that? You don't love me, said Abby. In which Imperial Squad member said, I don't love you, I don't love you. And Abby said, I'm just a link to you. To which he responded, yeah, you're just a link to me.
You don't love me, you don't love me. I don't love you, I don't love you. Just a link to you.
Yeah, you
All
are.
you do is make love to me. Make love to me. All I am is just a link to you. All you do is make love to me. Make love to me. All I am is just a link to you. All you do is make love to me.
So Imperial Squad bad boy is the alpha boyfriend who has been placed on a pedestal. Rarely does a man like that do what the woman wants him to do. On the contrary, the woman, outside of the context of an argument or being beaten black and blue, greenlights pretty much everything that he does. She's almost willingly happy to be his co-pilot wherever he steers that ship or that plane. It would include, for example, the typical millionaire footballer taking a woman out for lavish shopping sprees and treating her to a luxury life, banging her whenever he wants, and she happily accept it to the detriment of even her dignity. And for a woman to place a man, you the man, in this alpha boyfriend category is immensely difficult. Like those placed like a Giga Chad, the Roman Reigns, John Cena's, The Rock, Leonardo DiCaprio, George Clooney, David Beckham. They are Giga Chads, Giga Tyrones, Idris Elba. And then below them is alpha boyfriend. And to be placed there, not only does the woman have to think, but she also has to know that she cannot do realistically better than you. And it takes a certain man to get such obeisance from a woman. Generally, the more attracted to him the woman is, the harder it will be for her to throw him away, even though she herself may have options outside of him. Because women are always throwing a cocktail of dick, but this particular one is enchanting for her. Again, sometimes to the detriment of her own dignity. We're going to listen to the second verse to repotentize this musing. Ready? So it says, you're my chick for the night, my bit on the side, creeping around for a bit of excitement. Let's see, slicker than lies, you wanna be wife, but we both know wife's a no-go. And then he adds, getting you vexed, the thought of second best after sex, she'd rather lay in bed instead of getting dressed, but we both know it's time to go home. Dick and dash, dick and dash. So he roared, and then he said it's time for you to go home. But she still keeps coming back. And then he adds, but I still like the way we flex, the way we text, the dirty flex, the way we merge to the way we step. It's a real shame about your past though. He's acknowledging her body and her sexual promiscuity, which for him excludes her from wife potential. But I still like the way that you think. You know when it's time to get along, and you know you're just a linker. Reinforcing to her that you're just a link. In which she bemoans, I don't love you, I don't love you. I don't love you, I don't love you. All you do is make love to me. All of them is just a link to you. All you do is make love to me. Make love to me. All I am is just a link to you. All you do is make love to me. Make love to me. Make love to me. Make love to me. What you find with these bad boys, these Chads, these Tyrones, these Fernandos, these Ryus, is that they're typically nonchalant when it comes to women. These Chads, these Tyrones know that other women want them. They know that they are hot to other women as well. So to them, losing one woman, losing one girlfriend, losing a wife, distresses them not. Because they have an abundance mindset. Similar to that of the Giga Chads. Sure, the alpha boyfriend, the Chad the Tyrone, might not be Denzel Washington. Sure, he might not be Richard Branson. He might not be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But to the girl he's banging, and the girl who's under his spell, he's her Denzel Washington. He's her Alonzo. To the girl that keeps on coming back for dick, even though she has the nice guy in her DM, he's her Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. To the girl who is pushing him for a relationship. I want a relationship now. We've been seeing each other for 6 months and all we ever do is bang. I want something more. He's her Richard Branson. She has eyes only for him. So this Red Pill song shows to men the level of which a Chad, a Tyrone, both legends in terms of what they represent in the Red Pill community, live and how they live. The reason why Chads and Tyrones live the way they do is because they do the things that the Imperial Squad singer, rapper in this video does. Not to mention the fact that they're tall, dark, handsome, muscular, got money, status, fame, and they just ooze sexual attraction and have the looks to pull the girls that like that particular look into their catacomb, into their cave. But the damage that these Chads and Tyrones do on the dating market is immense. Why? Because they throw out of sync male to female relations. The girl, Abby, who's been banged out by this Imperial Squad, who sees her as nothing but a link, should be dating a man who's on her level, a boy who's on her level. A 6 out of 10, a 5 out of 10, because she is a 5 out of 10, a 6 out of 10. But no, she's trying so hard to win over the 8 out of 10 Chad. She's trying so hard to win over the 7.5 out of 10 Tyrone, when he's telling her you're just a link. So she will then, after being banged out for 4 or 5 months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, go back into the dating marketplace, seeking to try and find a nice guy. Oh, you're such a nice guy, you're such a nice guy. But she's done been ran through because Chad and Tyrone have already gotten there and mashed it. So this Red Pill song axiomatically shows that Chads and Tyrones get first dibs on women, whether they're nice, whether they're pretty, or whether they're average. Chad and Tyrone get first dibs at these women. And after that, when these women are when they're being ran through by Chad and Tyrone, then they'll come looking for you, the nice guy. But the trick is, she won't tell you before your wedding day, because you're the beta. You're the beta who's gonna put a ring on it. She won't tell you that 7 years prior she was getting dug out till she by Chad and Tyrone. She won't tell you that she was doing monkey double backflips all over Chad when she was 19, 20, 21 for 3 years whilst at uni. She won't tell you that at 20 she was getting dug out by some 30-year-old Arab with a G-Wagon who's packing. No homo. So, Imperial Squad, just a link. Red Pill song number 5. Just know, the days of Virginia women, the days of meeting the one, the days of meeting a woman who, 25, who's more white than Snow White, are over. These women done all sucking dick. These women done all on the CC. And if you're not Chad and Tyrone, you're getting leftovers. If you're not Chad and Tyrone, you're getting sloppy seconds. And you just have to accept it. Imperial Squad, just a link. Number 5 of the top 10 Red Pill songs. It's the game, man. Accept it.